the Research Volunteer Scheme's been running in Abertay for over 10 years now. It gives students an opportunity to work with staff on sort of partnership projects. So staff often have different types of projects with different types of opportunities for students to volunteer in. It's done through an application process, and students can apply to work with specific staff on different projects.
So what happens is that staff members have got bits and pieces of research that they're wanting some help with, and students have got an opportunity to volunteer. So what we try and do is match people up with their interest and expertise and give them research experience.
What I've personally gained is teamwork in a scientific context, and well, not being on your own and working with a professor and seeing how a professor would work professionally. So it's basically, it took me away from the student level to the, well, academic level, if you will.
I think it's quite unique. I don't know if other institutions do it, but it's just a way to get involved as early as you can. And I think if you want to pursue specifically that kind of career after your degree, any experience in that is absolutely brilliant when you're doing things like applications for further education, PhD, masters, anything like that. So yeah, it's great.
My main motivation for doing the Research Volunteer Scheme is for experience. When I heard about it 2 years ago, I've been doing it 2 years in a row, I thought it was really good to have that on like my CV, and just to see research-wise like how you can apply that to projects out with like what we're doing in class.
The Research Volunteer Scheme is a really great way to meet new people who aren't necessarily on your course, but also it's really good to get to know the psychology and other staff who are involved in the scheme better. You get to develop skills that you don't really get to apply to or get to use in class as well, so it's really just a good opportunity to learn more and kind of further your learning from what you've done in your classroom time.
For me personally, I think that one of the best things about participating in the scheme was that we actually got to go to a conference in Abertay and do a poster presentation of our research, and that was brilliant. It was a really good opportunity. But not only that, we also got to go to another conference where the research that we did, which was an evaluation of the Research Volunteer Scheme itself, was then nominated for a prize, and we actually were runners-up for that prize. So it was a really brilliant experience, and it was all through the scheme that we got to do that.
So sign up to the Research Volunteer Scheme, it's really good fun and you should just give it a go.